what made you become a Christian? I want to know, like, what led you to become a Christian? What opened your eyes? Did it have anything to do with the Copts in Egypt? Like, genuinely.
I love the Coptic people, but I'd never. It felt like it wasn't mine. Like I'd feel weird if I just joined them because I didn't grow up a Copt. I don't know anything about Coptic liturgy, so I didn't belong there. But when I went living in Canada, I went to university here, and I met Christian missionaries, and they really like lived out their faith in a way that was very unique to me. Like for example, in a mosque, Muslims would only pray for Muslims. Like we pray for all the Muslims in the world, right? In the churches, they prayed for everyone. That's it. That was a huge difference. And people thought I was crazy. Like, why wouldn't we pray for everyone? You know, we don't really hate anyone. And I'm like, I've never heard anybody refer to other religions in their prayer. Like they would literally be like, we pray for all the people like in this country that got like, I don't know, Vietnam that got something happened there. And I'm like, but the Vietnamese aren't Christian. And they're like, they're still people. And I'm like, that blew my mind. That literally blew my mind that they were praying for people who weren't Christian. The second thing was the teachings were in sheer contrast to Islam. Like, for example, in Islam, there's a teaching that, let's say I had a slave and then your slave killed my slave. So I would now have to kill your slave to repay it. But you might take it to court now and say, well, I don't think that was fair, so I'm going to kill his slave now. And you see where this is going. It's going to continue forever. But the concept of someone has to forgive, like turn the other cheek, and you have to, someone at the end of the day is going to have to humble themselves and be like, you know what? We both did wrong things, but I'm going to choose peace, even if it means it's going to hurt me, just so the next generation won't experience what we're experiencing. That's basically what Jesus was talking about when he said, if you do an eye for an eye or tooth for a tooth, like eventually it's gonna lead the whole world blind. You can't keep doing that. So those teachings were in contrast to each other. And eventually I had really I would say like divine moments with God when I was with Christians. I saw people from around the world worship at church. And this one's interesting. I saw people who fought against each other, like from different countries, united now. And I remember I talked to someone who was from Croatia and the other person was from Serbia, and they were just like, they have such a huge history with each other, but because they were in this community and surrounded by the idea of loving your neighbor and that someone has to eventually turn the other cheek, they now are good friends. And that's unheard of by Serbians and Croatians. It doesn't happen. And it was only there that I was like, there's something here that's missing in Islam. Islam divides the world into black and white, winners and losers. Christianity basically says, you guys are all losers and you guys have to all do better. like if someone, that's basically it. It's like, that's why the Christianity is like, you're all sinners. That's what it's saying. You guys all suck. Everyone's done wrong things. Humble yourself and make a better world.